Okay, you're looking at what's called the Red Book, 1997 Red Book Report of the Committee on Infectious Diseases, 24th edition, from the American Academy of Pediatrics. And there's the seal. You see it down there? Okay, now I'll open up and show you. Okay, this is the official Red Book of the American Academy of Pediatrics. Alright, so we're going to go to page number 183 for our favorite subject. And guess what that subject is? You got it! Corona! Corona, Corona! Everybody loves the subject of Corona. Alright, so I'm going to read this to you. Coronaviruses, clinical manifestations. Coronaviruses are a common cause of upper respiratory tract infection in adults and children, and occasionally have been implicated in lower respiratory tract disease. Now keep in mind, in my channel I have refuted all viruses, so I'm only trying to use their own manual to show you the nonsense. Now look at the next sentence. Coronavirus-like particles. Coronavirus-like particles. Not confirmed as coronavirus, have been associated with several outbreaks of diarrhea in nurseries and rarely with neonatal necrotizing enterocolitis in infants. Not confirmed as coronavirus. Coronavirus-like particles. That means they look like them or sound like them, but they're not. Not confirmed as coronavirus. You know why it's not confirmed? Because coronavirus does not exist. Furthermore, no viruses exist. They're all hoaxes. All right, let's go down here to this next paragraph under epidemiology. Human coronaviruses most likely are transmitted, most likely are transmitted via respiratory secretions, possibly by small particle and droplet aerosols. Transmission is facilitated by close contact. Notice the uncertain language, because the whole thing is pseudoscience. Although, now here we come, although several animal coronaviruses have antigens in common with human strains, no evidence implicates animals as reservoirs or vectors for human disease. Do you hear what that's saying? All this nonsense about it coming from bats or pigs. Even in the Academy of American Pediatrics here, in their book called the Red Book, they say no evidence implicates animals as reservoirs or vectors for human disease. All right, now let's go a little further here, and we're going to turn the page. So we're going to have to go to the top of the page on the left side. Well, I have to make some adjustments here with my makeshift studio. Control measures. None. Control measures. None. Stay at home and save lives. No more than 10 people in a building. 6 feet apart, social distancing. Look at it. Control measures, none. Even in their own book. Once again, what is this book? The Red Book, the 1997 Red Book Report of the Committee on Infectious Diseases, 24th edition. American Academy of Pediatrics tells you none. What are the things you need to do? What are the cautions you need to take? Control measures? What are they? None. It's all nonsense. All viruses are nonsense. And by the way, this is kind of a little footnote. This is a little scary to me because it's called the Red Book. Carl Jung, who was supposedly a psychiatrist in the psychoanalytic field, same as Freud, went off into the occult. And guess what? He wrote a book called the Red Book. So that's a little bit scary to me that they call this the Red Book. And by the way, I didn't pay full price for this. I found it at a thrift store for like $1.95 or something. So don't worry about me spending a lot of money. Hey, listen. Corona means crown. And the reason it's called coronavirus is it crowns your head. It goes into your crown. All right? And all the media has done is put stuff into your crown. Okay? Coronavirus is not real. No viruses are real. All viruses are a hoax. Now go to the one who has a book, and it's not called the Red Book. Okay, it's called the Holy Book. It's called the Word of God. And in the Word of God, you will find certainties. And you can trust that book. This was an attempt to just show you, by their own literature, the report of the Committee on Infectious Diseases, 24th edition, that even what they call coronavirus, they talk in unspecific terms and nonsense terms, and then they tell you what precautions should you take. None. Thank you for watching this video. End of video.